Welcome in, everybody. We are starting Sonic Adventure today. So I've been playing Sonic Adventure in my off time. I have the Dreamcast version, which there's subtle changes between the DX version and the Dreamcast version. It's not anything terribly major. It's basically just like some utility stuff, like we won't be able to skip cutscenes. Getting 150 emblems doesn't unlock Metal Sonic, so we probably won't do that. I'll probably do it on my off time because I have a save that I started up here. I realized I went into the wrong save. Oh wait, no, I didn't. So I've been saving this off of the third slot card because that is just a controller that I have plugged in just for memory card slots. And the big reason that I want to use a different save slot is that way we can actually just remove this. So Dreamcast is a funny little system, and it has this little thing. This is a memory card, by the way, guys. This is a memory card. It is a memory card with buttons and a screen. And what you can do with this memory card is you put some batteries in it. You get a compatible game that can download a mini game to it. And you can play a mini game on it. So for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, we get Chow Adventure 1 and 2 respectively. And this is the only way to check your Chow's stats in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. And I've already lost one Chow because of some glitch stuff happening. I think I was just doing too much stuff in the gardens, and then when I tried to put the Chow back, or when I tried to take the Chow out and put it into the garden, the game just started to like freak out. And unfortunately, because the garden only saves when you leave, the Chow got deleted. Bad Chow Dad? What are you talking about, Night Hours? I am a great Chow Dad. I put him in the little memory card thing. But anyway, we'll be doing some Chow Adventure too. I have a Chow that I've been raising on here, but first, I'm pretty sure we'll be using the same Chow data, the Chow Garden data, for file 2. Also, I just realized I'm playing this off of my OBS instead of my TV. There we go. There's a little bit of sound delay, but it's not bad. I think these headphones are starting to go. These are like my oldest pair of headphones. But welcome in, Night Hours. How are you? How are things been? There we go. Oh, you're playing Scarlet Nexus? Nice. But anyway, we're going to be starting a new save data today. File 2. Stream is file 2, unfortunately. I'm not writing over my file 1 save. Ignore the 5 hours. It is not going to take me 5 hours to beat Sonic's story, which is the goal tonight. Just waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4, the usual. I gotcha. Well, good luck waiting. Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably going to be a bit. But we're starting a new adventure. We're going to try and clear Sonic's story tonight. 10 stages. Easy, right? Couple boss fights here and there. I do like that it specifies file 2 in the bottom left. That's pretty nice. Anyway, let's start this Chow adventure, shall we? So there's like little messages that pop up. The Chow fell over immediately. That's a good sign. Let's go to the trees. Okay, I think I remember the pathway to the trees. So let's say okay. I think we actually increase their happiness if we take them down the path that they want. And then Chow just starts walking. So this is how we can check our stats. I've already named this one Salamao. This is my Chow. He's got 25 HP. Over 100 stats and everything. And currently we are on... Which map are we on? I think it's just the field, right? Which is really funny because some Chows will ask you to go to the field. And it's literally the first map in the entire adventure. But as we just keep going down this field, we'll run into like random encounters. We'll get some fruit, stuff like that. This is actually the only way to get like some black market items from the DX version in the Dreamcast version is use Chow Adventure. Anyway, plot is happening. So this is our first introduction to Chaos, by the way. Chaos shows up in a couple other games too, but this is like his main game. Fire! Chaos, you dropped your Tic Tacs. All personnel fall back, except for that one guy. Blam, blam. Sonic sees the police fighting some random monster. This could be fun! My turn! Sonic, don't you drown in water? Can't you see this thing's made of water? Oh no, guys, look. It's Chaos. Oh my god, we're so dead. Who would have thought the water monster would be able to beat Sonic? His only weakness is water. Anyway. One second. Okay, cool. We beat Chaos. Welcome in, T. I know what you were up to. How was Persona 2? Did you get Puck? Welcome in, Raiders. 2 eyes. There we go. We're just getting started with some Sonic Adventure here. I got a little chow thing going on over here. Where you going? I love this game, by the way, guys. I love both Sonic Adventures. I think I like Sonic Adventure 2 better, but Sonic Adventure 1 is still very good. You didn't get Puck, but you used them to get a lot of cards? Hell yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to farm cards in that game. It's amazing. Uh-oh. It's Chicken Dance now, Eggman. I'm going to turn down the sound alerts just a little bit. Anyway, welcome in. I am Relskusa. I am a Firebird. As you can tell by the song in the background, there's a lot of chicken jokes around here. But how was stream? How was Persona 2? I already said we're just getting started with some Sonic Adventure. This is on the Dreamcast. I got my Dreamcast controller ready to go. I got my VMU all booted up. Tails is crashing. I'm a variety streamer with a focus on JRPGs and creature collectors, and I am just waiting till Shadowverse releases later tonight for Worlds Beyond, and I figured, what better day to start kind of an easy game with Sonic Adventure? Aw, heck yeah, dude, exactly. I actually, so funny story, on my own save file, I was looking up speedruns for this level particular, because I could not figure out how you got, like, to the end in, like, 2 minutes. We're not going to go for that, because we don't have the mission up yet for that, but typically each stage in this game has 3 missions. And the first one's always reach the goal. Second one for Sonic stages is collect 50 rings and then get to the end. And then the third one is a time trial. So I've been running this mission a lot. So I don't think we'll get below the 2 minute. Because I think I missed like one of the major shortcuts you do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I messed up my speed. I messed up my speed. Oh my god, Shenmue got me. Fuck. Yeah, I fucked something up there. I didn't realize that whale is just continuous. I thought he was like, or like he keeps at a very constant momentum. I thought for sure it was because he like resets when I turn a corner. Oh yeah, we don't have any of the Sonic upgrades either, so we can't do like Light Dash yet. But that's okay, we got the spin dash trick. Where you can just build up insane amount of speeds with spin dashes. But, oh right, T Raiders, if you guys need to get some eats, get some sleeps, get some drinks, go right ahead. Thank you so much for the raid. And if you're gonna stick around, I'm just gonna try and beat Sonic stages as fast as possible. Because my goal for today is at least Sonic stages. Actually, fuck this panel. I don't like this panel. Like, I know they're trying to teach us game mechanics, but that panel is so fucking slow. Oh, just over 2 minutes. Hi, Tails. Yeah, that wasn't my best run, but luckily we're only doing the main story mission. We're not doing like level A mission yet. And who knows, after Sonic's story, I might just switch over to my save file, because honestly, I'm farther on my save file anyway. I've only done Sonic stages just so I can start training some Chow, and that's basically it. Honestly, for like an old system, it doesn't look that bad. Like, I really like these models. A Chaos Emerald! So I have a question, and I'll say it after this cutscene. So I have a question. I know design-wise, the Chaos Emeralds were made before Chaos, but I feel like in-universe, are the Chaos Emeralds named the Chaos Emeralds because of their connection to Chaos? Oh, time to fight. So sometimes you'll run across bully Chow, and they'll try and bully your Chow. And then what you tell your Chow to do is to fight back. And then you win. And then you get a reward. Sometimes. Let's see. That was too easy. Okay, Salamal getting too big of a head there. But anyway, welcome to the Chow Garden. So I was right, all the save files share the same Chow Garden. I believe Sonic Adventure 2 is the same way. So these are the Chows that I've been kind of raising. This is Coma. I named them that because I gave them a bunch of koalas, and then I stopped giving them koalas. So, oh, Chow fell down. There we go. And then we have the gold egg Chow here, which I think became a swim Chow. I have not checked this Chow stats. But like, this is cool. I have not given them a name because the only way to name the Chow is to put them in Chow Adventure and then give them a name via Chow Adventure. It is insane how it works in this game. Which is also why I wanted to do this thing where I play off of a different VMU. So that way I could disconnect this one and use it for like Chow raising stuff. And of course we don't have access to the other Chow Gardens yet, but basically there's 2 more Chow Gardens. One of them is in the Mystic Ruins. And the other one is technically a spoiler, so I won't say it, but I will say I do not use that 3rd Chow Garden a lot. The map on it is terrible. Typically what happens when I bring animals to the 3rd Chow Garden is that they get lost from the map. Because there's walls for you, but there's not walls for the creatures. So the creatures can go out of bounds, and eventually they'll just fall off the map, and then you won't get them anymore. So it's just like, it's real annoying to deal with animals. Oh, look, they found a pumpkin. Neat. There we go. So that third Chow Garden I mainly just use for Chow that I'm kind of done with, or, you know, just need the space for. Right now it's empty because I like having Chow Gardens. And I've been really lucky. A lot of my Chows have not decided to breed uh, terribly excessively. But there's also just a lot of Chows to take care of. Oh. Yep, that's Sonic. Wait, did he insult Eggman like that in the DX version? I will admit my first experience with Sonic Adventure is DX, but I do not remember the dialogue. Oh no, guys, we're gonna learn what the hard way is. Of course it's just metal. Oh, wait. So oh wait, oh, this might be a prototype for the final boss now that I'm looking at it. Oh wait, no, this is Acorn, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright, I got my reins. So the thing is, if you're doing like a score run, there's a lot of boss fights that take place after stages. And you can use the rain score from your stage in the boss fight. So as long as you don't get hit, you don't die, you can carry your rain score over into your boss score, which is amazing. And I can only hit Eggman when he does the little dive move here. I tried to jump at him any other way. The Acorn, moves too fast for me to hit him. Uh-oh. I lost momentum. Shit. Full throttle. Get fucked. Play with you some other time. Freaking love this game. Yeah, see, you could add your rain score to it, and it's so good for score runs, but so hard to do like no hits on the bosses sometimes. That time I will definitely say that was my fault because I ran into an invisible wall. That's not normally there in the action stage. Anyway. Aha! Or did they just find this creature and called it Chaos? Because I don't think the ancients ever refer... Oh, no, they do refer to it as Chaos. Monster? Oh, wait, that's Tails Root's dialogue only. Yeah, Tails Root is basically Sonic's route, but with all of Tails' monologue. Oh, let's see, you got anything good? Oh, we got a grape. Nice. Serves him right. Salamo is very bloodthirsty, is what I've noticed. how does he think that plan's gonna work? Is he just like, I built the city, therefore I own it? Like, if you destroy a city to build a city, that doesn't give you ownership over it, right? Sonic only heard one thing, get Eggman, and the entire rest of the game will be about getting Eggman. For Sonic's story, anyway. Also, I will admit, I played this game a ton, so I know where, like, all the puzzle pieces are. But, like, the puzzles are not very well choreographed, like, telegraphed in this game. Like, yes, you were going to Tails' workshop, but that doesn't mean the key was there. It's just happened to be there because that's where the game decided to put it. It's just, it's so funny how, like, this game gives you no direction, despite being a quote-unquote action game. Alright, let's move. Yes, I got the free man. Let's go. I'm so glad these songs are short, because with the action stages, you change songs like 3 times in most stages. So I can just kind of run through and not have to worry about it. Bomb. 1, 2, 3. The rules of trampolines. Oh, my Chow found something. Salamao, not now. Okay, right now. Life Nut. Excellent. That's a full heal right there. So Salamao gets really busted up. That is a good find right there. I don't have a light speed dash yet, so I can't go down that ring path. I think we get it after this level, because I think we need it for the next stage, or we need to have it to get to the next stage. Which means we can also get the optional objective, or the optional upgrade too. Quote unquote optional. I think it's necessary. Like, I know, like, Light Dash is not a very popular technique in Sonic Adventure 1. It's god tier in Sonic Adventure 2, by the way. But in SA1, they decided to make it a charge. Alright, move. Go, 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 go. Alright, Chaos Emerald's ours. Let's go. I love that your rain score is just whatever your rain total is, put a 0 at the end of it. It's such a simple way to do rain score, but I love it. Sonic Adventure DX, welcome in, Cammy. How's it going? It's actually not DX. It's actually the Dreamcast version. Oh, right. Life Nut's been on the screen for a while. There we go. Which means that we have the original game, which is really fun. But it also gives us access to, like, extra Chow stuff. So, like, in the bottom left, we have Chow Adventure going on right now. Chow's making some progress. But this is Salamao. Extra? Damn. Yeah, unfortunately the GameCube could not... I mean, it did kind of capture this. So... But you needed, like, some of the Sonic Advance games. So... On GameCube, which is, like, the primarily way I played DX. I know there were other versions of DX, but that's the one I played. If you had a Game Boy Link, you could link the tiny Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure to Sonic Adventure DX. And I think Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I believe it worked for both of them. And what they would do is it would allow you to, like, just take care of your Chow on the go. That was basically it. This is the original version of that, where you put it on a virtual memory card, gave it its own little mini game, and this is how you get a majority of the extra items for the Chow Garden on the Dreamcast version. So you can play without a VMU and batteries and stuff like that, but you're really limiting what you can do in the Chow Garden. Thank you, Disembodied Voice. Oh boy, the Lightspeed Dash. Alright, we got new kicks for Sonic, and he's got light up shoes now, which is hilarious. But those light up shoes make him crystallize, and we can run through a trail reins now. I think later we get an upgrade that lets us do the same thing to enemies, which is also fun. I knew it. Okay, so now that we're on a second save file, we get more of the exclusive Chow eggs. So each adventure map has one Chow egg. There is one Chow egg that we can't get as Sonic, but we can get access to the gold egg right here. There's a stone egg nearby that we can exchange with this one. Since I already have a gold Chow, I'm just going to kind of leave it for now, but we can pick it up later. And then if you go over here, each adventure map has a couple emblems hidden in it. And I believe there's a total of 150 emblems in the entire game. In DX, if you get all 150 emblems, you can play as Metal Sonic on Sonic stages. And that's a pretty cool reward. I'm not going to lie. In the Dreamcast version, however, that doesn't exist. But what I will say is once we have the light dash, the light rain? Whatever you want to call it. We can get this optional upgrade that makes it charge just a little bit faster. Oh, alright, we're looking where to go. Chow, which way should I go? Literally, it just takes the ability we just got and make it faster. Which is good in certain circumstances. I would say I wouldn't say it's a mandatory upgrade, but it's just nice to have. Yeah, see, now we charge up that fast. And now we can get into the casino, but first things first. I'm going to take every opportunity to visit our Chows, because I think you guys should meet Salamao. It will reset his Chow Adventure progress, but let me plug this in real quick. Welcome in, Furry Metal Ferret. How you doing? Did I only have one animal? I gave it to you. You're cool. I forgot what I was doing with you. You know, this is what I wish Salamao had. Like, the tail's perfect, the claws are great, the wings are great. Love everything about this Chow right here. But anyway, let's go meet Salamao. But how you doing, Furry Metal Ferret? Welcome in. Yeah, so this is all the fruit we picked up on Chow Adventure. So now I can just go feed it to everybody in the Chow Garden. I think, pretty sure it's the lazy fruit right there. Kind of puts things to sleep in Chow Adventure. Oh, Salamao already grabbed a grape. Excellent. And these fruits do increase certain stats. I forget which ones. I did get a lot of grapes that last round, and I think grapes are fly. But anyway, you can just give them all to the babies. And then Salamow's asleep, so we'll just let Salamow sleep for a bit. There you go. And then, hi, Coma. Yeah, I was talking about earlier how I lost one of my chows. Um, Unfortunately, it's unrecoverable. What happened was I was doing some stuff in the chow garden, and I think the problem came across when I started jumping between multiple gardens. And then I went to the kiosk that we just went to pick up like our chow. And unfortunately, when I went to go put the chow in the chow garden, the game decided to do a hard crash. So unfortunately, because they weren't in the chow garden, they weren't saved, but they were also removed from the VMU, so they got lost in the transfer, unfortunately. Luckily, that's only happened once in my entire time of playing Sonic Adventure, but it was still super disappointing. Anyway, we can go to the casino now. I'm about to be in my element, guys. You want to know why? Because the casino in this game is nothing but pinball. Pinball is my zone. We need 400 reigns to get to the top of the vault. We probably don't need them. There's probably like a speedrun strat on how to get to the top of the vault. But we get to play pinball. And I personally am a big fan of the Knights board for Sonic Adventure. Also, why is Sonic all crystal like that? Did something with the lighting fuck up? I mean, it's cool. I like it. But this board is all about getting pairs of cards. You want to hit multiples of the same card. Uh-oh. Damn. I think... And then the Sonic board is just slots, which is also very fun. I do think the Sonic board might be a bit faster than the Knights board, unfortunately, but like... The Knights board... Oh my god, really? Right in the hole there? I swear I'm good at pinball, guys. I think this board just hates me. Alright, well, this is what happens when you have less than 100 reigns and you fail at pinball board. You end up in the underbelly of the casino. But on the bright side, you have more than enough reigns in this underbelly to get the full like amount that you need, as long as you don't get hit. So people will like purposely lose the pinball board, which, you know, pinball's stupid easy to lose. Oh, interesting. Okay, I've only done this path. There's some other paths I could probably do. Just gonna grab these reins. Alright, I got 200 reins. Not bad. Though most of that was from the underground section. Let's see. Where is the Sonic board? Ah, here we go. Slots. And what I like for the Sonic board is I can just kind of,
keep Sonic and the bumpers up there. Unfortunately, they don't have like directional shake. It's just you move the control stick and it just shakes the board in like a random direction. It's not the best, but it's pretty okay. Fuck. It's always like I hit a bumper and then I get immediately knocked out. Like that was a long shot across the board too, and it's just like, ah. Alright, there we go. And that door stays open for a limited time, so I'm going to try and see if we can aim. The problem is, though, I don't have directional shake. It's really hard to aim this thing. Oh, come on. There we go. And I know it's not a pinball game. Like, I would give it more crap if it was a pinball game. But because it's, you know, like a small mini game inside of another game. Oh, Melody, welcome in. 1 second. I'll give you a shout out as soon as we're done playing pinball here. But how was stream? Ah. Actually, pinball's gonna take a bit. There we go. How was stream? You were playing Deltarune, right? Or like Undertale? Something like that? 1 second, let me... I know I popped in for like half a second. Oh, you're playing Judgment? What's that? Anyway, welcome in, Raiders. I am Relx Kusa. I am a Firebird variety stream with a focus on JRPGs and creature collectors. Today we're playing some Sonic Adventure while we wait for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond to release, which is about hour and a half, roughly. So welcome in. So I'm gonna see if I can beat Sonic's story in an hour and a half, and we're already on stage 3 of 10. You're playing Judgment, a Yakuza game? Nice. But anyway, if you guys need to raid and run, go right ahead. Thank you so much for the raid, Melody. And if you guys need to eat, sleep, go get some drinks, so go right ahead. If you're gonna stick around, say hello to the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure, where we have extra Chow Garden shit. Oh, what the fuck? I actually can move Sonic in that segment? What? I didn't understand what to do there. It feels like whatever I did decided to throw Sonic off. What? Did Sonic get stuck on the door and then the door glitched him behind the board? Do you guys see that? Alright. No. Thick. We just need a little bit more. Oh, right before the gate went up. Let's go. Alright. Can I fall in the right spot this time? Nope. It seems like I always get to the end and it like spins me off. Hey, ring 3K. Let's go. We do not get ring 3K rings for that, but they do make a ring of a line of rings over in the corner there that we can grab. Ah, fuck. Unfortunately, it is timed. And I know the Eggman bingo is bad for me. Ah, really? 10 away? I might be able to get around that. Haha, suckers. They missed. Come. All right. I think that should be enough. I think I could just like jump up there now. What? You're seeing this, right? There's an invisible wall right there, even though I can clearly get up there. All right, I'm gonna make this easy on me. No more gambling. I know where there's rings. And it's in the base. It's in the... What would it be? The waterworks? So I actually didn't know this until about this version of me playing this game, is how you actually got to the underground section. I thought it was like anytime you failed a bingo board, it would throw you in the underground section, but no, it's only when you have less than 100 rings and you fail a bingo or a pinball board. And look, the rings respawn down here. That's crazy. So you can just keep running this every time if you're really bad at pinball. And honestly, it's quite a lucrative amount down here. Oh. Go, 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 go. I want to see what's over here. Excellent. I don't think I've been this way. Look, I'll take Casinopolis extra live run. Because this is Sonic Adventure. You get lives like they're on fire. Like you just get so many lives in this game. And then this is the one spot that I'm like, you can bypass this entire area just by doing the light dash perfectly. It's great. Look at that. We basically got most of what we needed in one run. So we're gonna put a little extra in the vault this time, but that's fine. I'm still invincible. That's amazing. There's the vault. But yeah, if you get... So what I think is the best way to do this is, since you can get about 300 in the undergrounds, you probably want to get as close to 100 as you can and then just throw the pinball board. Oh my god, I can finally grab it. The fact that you absolutely need 400 rings in the vault is ridiculous. It took me 10 minutes just for that level alone. Most of that was failing at pinball. Could have saved myself a lot of time if I just ran the underground gauntlet. Honestly, that might be the play going forward for like the time trial version of this one. Is just fail the pinball immediately. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, jeez. Eggman. Freaking love this game. It's so cheesy. The story is kind of nonsensical. And the dialogue is but it's great for like a Sonic game. But the other one's safe. They're floating. Oh man, the goofy ass models are so good.
Also, you might have noticed they showed us where this key was. Why didn't they show us where the other key was? Not to be a nitpicker here, but like, if you're gonna just show me where the keys to progression are, can't you just do that every time there's a key? Like Tails' Workshop, I think kind of makes sense because you're already heading to Tails' Workshop, so you might check there. But also, if this is your first time playing Sonic Adventure, you're still learning the map. You don't know what Tails' Workshop is. All you know is it's in this map. Because this is where the game told you to look. Anyway. I love this game. I do. I have a couple problems with it. Shocker. Alright, let's move. Alright, ice cap time, baby. Stage 4, nice. I think Casinopolis will be my longest stage. There we go. I don't know how else to get through that room. That's just how I've always done it, and it seems to be like a bit of a speed run tech. Not a very good one, but let's get moving here. I love that they put spikes here that don't really interfere with your movement. Because you're on the icicles already. I guess it's just so you don't come in from, like, the outside. I think Sonic will fall if you stay on these things too long, so it's just better to pick a direction and just press A when you're lined up. For a minute I thought it was going to send me Marines, but that works too. Let's go! Time for some snowboarding. Alright. Soon it'll flip my camera around. It'll be a little bit easier to do this. Let's go! Oh, sorry. I thought there was like a... I know there's like a hole in one of these spots. I just forgot where exactly. Oh, wait. It's right there. Damn it. Oh. Oh, I got a ramp right here. Oh, oh wait, here's the cave. Let's go. Just a bunch of rains right there in case you're doing the 50 rain challenge. Yeah. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right. What do we got? 2 emeralds now? Eggman has 2 emeralds? Oh, I know. He stole Tails' emerald. So he has 2. We have 1. Damn. Oh, I know. We have 2. We have 2 emeralds. Right. Narrative. I have to follow it at some point. I'm just kind of blitzing through the story, but that's fine. It's Sonic Adventure. You want to follow the story? The story is there. Let's see. Where am I at next? Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. Because typically, if you have to go back to Station Square, they will say, like, now that the train will now be departing to Station Square. But now we have to go do a boss fight. What's up, Knuckles? Knuckles is here, everybody! You can see all their faces flashing by on the screen down here. Dreamcast is so cool. Let's just see you take them. Time to fuckle with Knuckles. Haha, get fucked. No, the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, hi, Eggman. Eggman. Yeah, way to go, Knucklehead. I actually forgot what Knuckles stages are like in this game. The only stages I actually remember what they're like is like Sonic, Tails, Big, and Amy. Those are the only stages I actually remember from this game. Chaos. Oh god. Oh yeah, he already has second emerald. Why am I like freaking out about that? We already knew he got a second emerald. Um we're just skipping Chaos 3, going straight to Chaos 4. Let's go. You sure you don't want to even test out Chaos 3? It could be cool, Eggman. Nope, straight to 4. Let's go. Chaos 4. Oh, I didn't realize he got above the water there. I don't know where they're fighting in this jungle, by the way. Oh. Okay, I gotta rain. I do think if Sonic stays on the water without jumping on the lily pads for a little bit, he will drown, but he won't drown immediately. I remember this fight being stupid for some reason. I just forgot the reason. Shit, chaos. Oh! Oh, he got the double blade now. Alright, there we go. Could you get above the water so I could hit you? Thank you. Yay! My rain square went down the toilet. Alright, let's go. Happy Monday, everyone. The power of chaos! This guy's kind of obsessed with chaos for some reason. Also, here's the thing. For any villains out there, if something has to be out there to give you power, what stops it from turning on you? Just saying. That's fine. Knuckles wasn't invited anyway. We don't want to hang out with Knuckles. Also, if you guys are wondering how to get the egg in this area, you push this in, shoots out that little egg right there, and then you wait for it to float over here, and then you grab it. It's one of the easier ones to get. Oh, wait. Is there something down here? Can we go down here? No, but I can drown down here, definitely. But I'm not going to grab the eggs right now. I'm going to save them for some other time. Because I just don't want to raise more chow right now. One. Well, I'm done waiting. Alright, let's see what Tails has got in store for us. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. I wanna fly high. Somebody will be. Self is the only star for me. Alright, Sky Chase Act 1. So welcome to Subgames. By the way, if you guys are going for an all emblem run, do not try at these minigames. So what the minigame decides for the emblem is you set the score that you have to beat. So when you have to replay this stage and they're asking for like a score for you to beat to get the emblem, it is the score that you set up the first time you played the minigame. So if you want a really easy emblem, just don't even try at the minigames. But me, I've already tried at these minigames, so I'm kind of fucked on my own save file, but I didn't do too well. I never do too well at these minigames. Oh, I have a turbo button, don't I? I think I do have a turbo button on this controller. That might actually make this kind of easy. Fire! You can tell they're hit because they tore the model apart. Yeah, about 70 is usually what I get on that mission. So 73% for like all the enemies destroyed. Not bad. Okay. And this is how Sonic died. And somehow still made more games after this. Oh, never mind. We all know sand is soft, so obviously Sonic's okay, right? After falling from cruising altitude. This game's so goofy. I'm more worried about you, Sonic. Are you sure you're okay? That was quite the fall, my guy. Alright, anyway. We clear another stage. I'm going to head back to the Chow Garden. I'm going to throw Salamao back into the VMU so we can start doing some more Chow Adventure. Gorilla. You know what? Here you go. There you go, Coma. You got some big hands now. Oh yeah, we didn't put Salamao in because Salamao was sleeping. But it looks like Salamao's awake now. Alright, time to go put you in the thing. So, get your VMU, you plug it in. You play a fart sound effect that'll eventually load. Welcome in, Bear. And then you put your little guy into the VMU here. You'll see like a little animation of a Chow to let you know that it's in there. Apparently Salmao's a little shy. We saw him at the bottom a little bit. And then we can, since this is not the same memory card that we're using the save off of, we don't have to worry about unplugging it, which is one of the best features of the Dreamcast, is that you can pick which one actually has the save file. But it did reset all of our Shao adventure progress, so we will have to start over, but that's fine. The game ends by you getting to the end of the adventure, and then you have to restart anyway. But as we can see, like, all the stats are still here. Salmao is happy, got full HP from hanging out in the garden. And then we can just chill here for a bit. Let it do its thing while we and then also if you have multiple VMUs, there's some other options you can do. So you can have them breed if you want an egg, or you can have them battle if you want to test your metal. You can also have them make them become friends or something. I don't know. I've not really looked into most of this, but it's really cool. Chow Adventure is a really interesting thing. It does suck that like after Sonic Adventure 2, we just get like nothing with the Chow Garden for the longest time. And really all Sega has to do is just like release a mobile game that is just Chow Garden. Oh, my turbo button's still on. How do I turn my turbo button off? Hi, Sil. Welcome in. I'm trying to figure out how to turn off the turbo button. Oh, there's a clear button. Why is it not working? I mean, the turbo button is working. That's not the problem here. Why is it working too well? Let me try holding clear. Wait. Maybe I have to hold clear and then press A? Ah, okay, there we go. Got it. So turbo is to set the turbo button, and then clear you have to press it and hold it, and then press the button you want to clear the turbo button on. Awesome, welcome in. Also, welcome in, Sil. Yes, it's Sonic Adventure. I love this game. Let's see. They're striking at the train station. I think we go to the second part of town, right? Because if I remember correctly, this is where we meet another character. I know who it is. I'm just not saying the name. But I forgot where we meet her. Where is... I guess we gotta go talk to the light, because the light will tell me what I need to do. Yeah, I thought I went by here already. Oh, wait, I remember. I remember where we gotta go now. We gotta go to the casino. We don't have to go in the level, we just have to be near it. Amy! Also, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Amy has some of the best stages in this game. You can now play with Amy. I hate how they phrase that. So every time we got a new character, it's you can play with this character. But it's all every time I see it, I'm just like, phrasing. But yes, as I said during the cutscene, Amy has the best stages in this fucking game. And we'll get to why when we get to her route. It has to do with this bucket of bolts in the back here. Sonic's all ready to square up. Let's go. Do you see a cute couple around here? I forgot. This is back. This is like the days where Sonic kind of doesn't like Amy. Like, I would say Sonic tolerates Amy at this point. But like, they just didn't know how to write these two characters. Like obviously Amy's like pretty easy to write at this point. Love Sonic, follow Sonic wherever. But Sonic is always like the rough one to write for. That's right, get fucked. Oh, these are warm up to her later. In later games, they do like they figure out their dynamic a little bit better. And it's also just like they wanted Sonic to not be a jerk. I think if you play like the most recent port of Generations, where they changed like a certain cutscene and everybody got like really fed up about it, with how like Sonic treats Amy, I feel like that's more the direction they go with nowadays. Is like the more recent Generations cutscene version of their relationship. Which is just like, they're friends. But Amy is still, you know, trying to get some. But they're like much warmer about it. And it does, and like, oh wait, no, actually a better way is look at how they did Sonic and Amy's relationship in Sonic Frontier. They're both kind of doing their own thing. They have respect for each other. Obviously, Amy still likes Sonic. But like, they're very much respectful towards each other. In this one, he's just like, I can't believe I have to deal with her again. And like, compared to how Sonic treats all the other characters, it's just such a stark difference. Deucey MC is very 80s to 90s. True. And back then, this is fine. This is the dynamic they went for. But I much prefer how they did their dynamic in Frontier, especially. Which Frontier is definitely is a game I have to play at some point. Also, Amy has a lot more personality now, too. Like, I think the most cool fact I've learned about Amy in recent history is the fact that she reads tarot cards. It's great. I hated Amy's personality in this game, too. I found her so annoying. True. Like, to be fair, she's not doing herself any favors. Literally comes out of nowhere. It's like, Sonic, you need to help me. I adopted a bird. And Eggman's robots want it. And then Sonic is just like, look, I'm not having any of this. I got my own problems to deal with. I gotta go find Tails. And Amy's like, okay, well, we're gonna stick around anyway. Because I decided that you're gonna protect this thing. It's not a good look for Amy, I'm just saying. Oh, not Nacho. I know there's more rains, but I'm not doing a rain challenge here, so. Plus, time scores usually are way better. And I think we're right at the end anyway, because I think the end is right here, yeah. Are you the bird they adopted? No, unfortunately. Boom, Knuckles is best Knuckles. Hard agree. Especially if you've seen like the TV series of Boom. Boom Knuckles is great. Like, you're always questioning whether or not he is an idiot, and don't get me wrong, he is dumb, but he's not an idiot in that series. He has some of the best one-liners in that show. It's great. Like, all of my favorite scenes from Boom are with Knuckles. It's great. What I don't know what the writers were doing in the writing room, but they were doing something right. Cause he's like, I would say the closest thing I can compare him to is a himbo in Boom, but he's not a himbo. You know, like, he's just smart enough that he's not a himbo. But it's like, that's the closest personality-wise that he is in that show. Like a himbo with a PhD, you know? High wisdom himbo, exactly. It's like when you're, it's like if you're, what would be, like, you're, what's the class that is just, like, pure brawn in D&D? I want to say monk, but I think that's wrong. Because I feel like monks are also kind of wise. They want, like, some sort of wisdom. I almost got up there. Now I got the popo after me. ACAB. Barbarian? Yes. It's like finding out your barbarian secretly has like a college degree and shit. And is actually like a well-known physicist or something. Like, just secretly smart, you know? We love Speed Highway. Let's go. Like, everybody talks about Radical Highway, but let's be real. Speed Highway walked so Radical Highway could run. Look at that. Perfect. Look how much time we saved, too. That's awesome. Now we play Temple Run. But if I jump, I die. Fuck the cops, man. I just want to go on the rooftops. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it's too much to ask for. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not a trampoline. It's just a static jump. Damn. Oh, I totally forgot about our Chow. Are you winning? We interrupt Sonic Adventure to bring you Chow fighting. At least I got something for it. What is happening on your little handheld game? So, oh my god, is that Chow? Cute, yes. So we are playing the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure, which means it has like VMU support. We have a little Chow Adventure thing game that we can download to it and raise Chow off that. It's actually one of the best ways to raise Chow in the Dreamcast version. And it gives you access to a bunch of extra items that you would normally find in like the black market in the DX game. But you know, legal black market. And then sometimes they'll run across chows and they'll fight them because they're classified as bully chow in this game. Serves him right. So that's why my chow is like very righteous and is like, I'm gonna kick all their asses because they're going around bullying people. And I'm like, am I raising a monster? Maybe just a little bit, but that's fine. As long as he keeps winning, does it matter? Alright. Let's go see if Amy went to go hide in the casino for some reason. It found a pumpkin. I know something important's going on right now, but look at this. There we go. I just imagine that one picture where it's like Amy's like drowning, and I'm just like, look at my chow, you know? Like, you know, it's like the mom with the kid holding the kid up, and it's just like, oh my god, look at this. Meanwhile, the other kid is like drowning. Amy getting kidnapped. Look, my thing found a pumpkin. Let's go! Boss fight! So that is the last adventure field in the game. That is, what is it, Egg Carrier? Uh, Judging by the naming convention, you could probably figure out who owns that. Egg Carrier is one of the most annoying maps in this game, but I mean that in the best possible way. It's a small map, but it's annoying. Where Mystic Ruins is kind of a big map, but it doesn't really do anything. Like, we'll have characters where I can't just like speed them up to insane speed, and it'll become very apparent why this map sucks. But you know, like big map ruins, there's like 3 or 4 levels attached to this one area. And the Chow Garden's not bad. I actually do like the Mystic Ruins Chow Garden. I think this one is my favorite Chow Garden. Just quick look around. Like, it just feels like what a Chow Garden should feel like, you know? Like, I like Station Square, don't get me wrong. But, like, this is what I think of when I think of a Sonic Adventure 1 Chow Garden. And I just recently learned that you can zoom in the camera. Look at this little shit. I don't think this guy has a name. I think he's just little shit. It's so funny when the chows have like distinct features, like sharp teeth. Look at this. Look at this. The first was still up. Yes. Also, Sock, you caged me. What the fuck? You come in here. You come into my house. You grab first. And then you cage me. While you ransack the place. I'm kidding. I fed this guy a lot of penguins here. So I think he became a swim chow. And honestly, seeing all the different chows when they evolve makes for some like really interesting ones. Oh, we got to fight. Apparently there's like a second wave of evolution that I never knew about for chow. All right, let's see what I get. Cherry, let's go. Justice always triumphs. Guys, I think my chow's getting too big of a head for itself. Oh wait, is that a low poly chow right there? Wait. Oh my god, yeah, when they're outside the draw distance, they look super weird. But yeah, now we can go to the Station Square Chow Garden. We can go to the Mystic Ruins Chow Garden. So we just have one more Chow Garden to unlock for this save file. I say unlock like it hasn't already been like added to this series of game files because of my playthrough. But this game starts you with a lot of Chow eggs. You get 2 per garden. And then there's 1 on every adventure stage. So you get an extra 3. So that's like 3 per garden. Which that is a total of 9 chow. And then they can breed and make more chow. So it's like, oh boy. You start with so many chow in this game, guys. Alright. So we saw the 8 carrier go this way. Which means I'm pretty sure we can go do this action stage next. Which is one of my favorite action stages in the game. But first we need an upgrade. And I believe this is Sonic's last upgrade. So now what we've been doing with rains we can do to enemies, basically. And there are certain situations where the lightspeed attack does really help. So, like, there's this thing in the cage that we can't get to. There we go, lightspeed attack. But you can also have your lightspeed attack go through a chain of enemies to get to some really cool areas. But, again, the ability is super situational. A lot of people forget they have it. But now we are at full power Sonic for the rest of the game. And we're only, what, stage 6? Out of 10. Alright, yeah, let's just cut through a bit of the stage here, shall we? One second. Empty chest, you wasted my time for an empty chest. How dare you? Ow. Oh. There we go. Oh wait, I can just go this way. And we get a life. Right here is where this attack is very useful. Saves you like a fraction of a second, but still really good if you have the light crystal, the light ring. Now if I could just land this fucking jump. Thank you. Oh, have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, Sakyo. Can I just... I mean, wasn't what I was going for, but definitely saved me some time there. I really hate how many things can hurt you in this area. There we go. I'll take 4 minutes. Where should I go? Oh, where'd they say they wanted to go? I think they said the sea. So let's head to the beach. Not that it matters. They're still happy. So they can't get any happier is what I'm saying. And Tails is back! Let's go. Hey, Tails. You lived. Let's see. We have... I think we have 3 stages left. If I remember my stages correctly. So I should be able to finish those relatively quickly. And I hope we all remember this minigame from not even an hour ago. Like more like a couple minutes ago. Oh wait, can I... Oh my god, yes, turbo button, let's go. The thing is, I'm pretty sure we won't be able to lock on to anything, but does that matter when we just have infinitely rapid fire bullets? Because I'm getting tired of tapping the A button, guys. Okay, yeah, the missiles are a little bit more powerful, though. Because I don't have to be, like, right in their line of sight to do it. Eggman, you have a transforming vehicle? Well, guess what? So do we. And I think this is more reminiscent of like the tornado design from like the next game, honestly. Oh, there, we'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, you can pause the game just by putting it to sleep. Also, I just realized you guys can't see my life count right now, but I have 21 lives. Actually, I should probably move the VMU up a little bit so you guys can see the stuff that's on the bottom screen. Or, like, at the bottom of the screen. Excellent. And this is why using a turbo button is great. Because you can just 2-cycle a boss that would normally take you 3 cycles. Oh, percentage is my life total. Okay, that makes much more sense. I didn't hit like 65% of the enemies in the entire stage. I had 65% of my health remaining. Makes much more sense. Whoops. Well, we landed. We need to find Amy, guys. Oh no, we're fools. I forgot that voice line is from this game. Get a load of this! Sonic is not impressed. It's through the sky deck. Sky deck. AK, one of the most annoying levels to go revisit because you have to make sure it's in the right position. And then you have to ride the monogram back here. But I guess it doesn't matter for right now. Yes, Sonic, it is. The door right in front of you is the way to the sky deck. Congratulations! You figured it out all by yourself. Alright. let's climb up. Oh, never mind. I don't need the ladders. I can just jump up that way. Awesome. Anyway, there we go. Cannon destroyed. Oh, the strong winds. High speed and strong winds is a dangerous combination for this stage. And every time I swear I get fucking destroyed by these guns, man. There we go. Alright, which way are you facing, big guy? Ah, damn it. Alright, let me grab that hook. Yes! Alright, and then... The stage is not hard, I just have to get used to how the field shifts. Because you can get right up to the top here without any worry, and then it's just all downhill from here. Oh, speaking about all downhill from here, I see the goal right there. Oh, just barely almost lost it actually there. Yeah, at least with Skydeck, you can at least skip a good chunk of the stage just by being fast and knowing where to go. Anyway, let's get back to this now. Chow a little bit stronger in this area, but that's fine. Nothing my guy can't handle. Ooh, Haste Nut. Nice. Salomao is strong. Salomao is strong indeed. Have a Haste Nut so you can get through this area faster. Speed times 2. Awesome. It also means we'll probably hit events faster, so they'll most likely keep yelling at me. So anyway, we're about to hit the last Chow Garden of this game. Because it's just right behind this door here. And they literally tell you the password is Eggman. So, great job, Eggman. You made a door with a password and then put the password on basically on a sticky note on the door. Sometimes, look, he might be an evil genius, but he's also sometimes just lazy as hell. Anyway, this is what I was saying. So this is the worst Chow Garden in the game. Design-wise, love it. However, when most of my animals either go underneath that bridge or like underneath the platform I came in on, or off the map, it's not great. And unfortunately, I don't have any chows here, and you can't take animals to other chow gardens. And if you leave the chow garden, they disappear. So it's just we just have to leave. There's no chows here. And also, we can't go to other chow gardens right now because we are stuck on the egg carrier. But we'll look at more of the egg carrier later. I honestly, egg carrier is probably my favorite for like scenic shots. Like I like Mystic Ruins just for like its general usability and stuff like that. I love egg carrier because it's such a like scenic chow garden. Anyway, let's keep moving. We got a goal, and I have 12 minutes to finish that goal. There's no way we're getting done with all of Sonic's story in 12 minutes. Not with unskippable cutscenes, anyway. Just gonna move this down a little bit. There we go. Oh wait, I can just move it over there too. They're too late. Come on. The best character has entered the chat, by the way. E1, what is it? 102 or 103? Anyway, oh, it's E102. E102 Gamma. Yes. Yes. Aye, aye, sir. Gamma stages are at least memorable. Even if they are a little bit slow. Hey, that's my line. Get his ass! I love that Sonic's just like, okay, Amy, I guess we'll just let the killer robot live that has explicit orders to destroy us. But okay. Just Amy, leave the robot. And now we get to Sonic's real goal in this game. Just take out Eggman. Oh. Let's see. Our stats are looking pretty good, actually. I believe we can max out all the stats to like 999. We're not going to, but Chow Adventure has been a really good way to boost stats crazy high. Oh wait, actually, is this door open? Okay, this door's not open. This door's not open. Gotcha. Not yet, anyway. Alright, and then Eggman, move your fat ass seat. There we go. All right, and now we put the ship back in its original orientation, which means we don't have access to Sky Deck, but we can get to the next part of our story a lot faster. Do, 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 do. Ha 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 ha. Best character in the franchise has entered the chat. Big is here, everybody. I'm pretty sure Big participates in this boss fight too in his own story, but his entire thing is just hit Froggy with the lure and get him out of there. I am excited for big stages. I am a big fan of fishing, even though the fishing in this game is very jank. Do, do, do. Excuse me. I need this. Dinner time! Sucker. Oh, he jumping? Oh, I thought for sure that was gonna be a shockwave. Oh. Oh, is it like feelers? So if I touch the feelers, he decides to swing at me? Alright, Egg. What you got, Egghead? Ow. I can't believe this! Guys, I don't think you can believe this. Oh, there we go. He ate it on his own terms. Get fucked, idiot. Aha! Aha! Eat. Dead. Well, not dead, but like, you know, close enough for our purposes. The boss fight's over. Do 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 do. He said the thing that he said in the boss fight. Sup, Knuckles? Why is Knuckles here? In all seriousness, why is Knuckles here? Alright, 2 more stages. I think 2 more stages and 1 more boss battle. And I think that's it for Sonic's story. So we will be finishing Sonic's story before going to Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. But that was always the plan anyway. I just started later. Because we're like right there, guys. Really? But he's done so many things to... invoke your wrath, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Eggman's done like a single good thing. I think there was like a stint in the comics where he had amnesia and he was doing some good stuff, but that's about it. And then he kind of got his memory back and didn't tell anybody, and then he just pretended to be the nice guy so he could scheme in the background, which is like such an evil guy thing to do. This series is pretty funny. Like Sonic as a franchise as a whole is very interesting to see all the different renditions of the characters, and also just seeing all of the different stories that they tell with all these different versions of these characters. One thing I have to get into is like, what is it, Sonic Prime? I have to start watching that because it's all about like these different variants of Sonic, or like Sonic's friends, and it seems very interesting. And the Sonic Boom, the games weren't great, but the TV show was pretty good, from what I heard. And it's just like campy Saturday morning cartoon with your favorite Sonic characters, basically. Ooh, I almost met Spikes firsthand. Damn. Alright, now I'll have to slow down a bit, because unfortunately there's just not a good way to bypass this area. How dare they make me move slow in a Sonic game? I'm kidding. I like the more puzzle aspects of these levels. Yep. Alright, we got one light. 1 of 3, so I gotta keep moving. Alright. We'll get the snake as it comes by. Yeah, even if I hit that over there, I don't think I'll get enough air to jump up to that platform that's right up there. Alright, there we go. Oh, sorry, were you aiming for me? My bad. Alright, Snake, come to me! The Ouroboros chasing its own tail, come to me. Wait, is this the... Okay, no, that's the door to get out of here. The switch should be over here. Oh, if I hurry up, I could probably get on the tail. Not after this long-ass door opening cutscene. Yeah, Ouroboros is already gone. Alright. Come to me. Oh, I don't like how Sonic slides on this thing. I know he won't fall off because there's like just enough of a wall that he won't fall off the snake. But it's like, it still makes me go like, oh, he's sliding every time. Oh! So I clipped. I clipped real bad. Look, we're playing old-ass games. They're gonna have some old-ass game jank. Actually, I don't think I need to do the mirrors. I just need to know where the platforms are. Oh. Okay, maybe I do need, like, a light or something. Oh, yeah, especially for this part where they have, like, rotating bricks. Yeah, no. Oh, the worst combination is electric shield and trying to do a light rain dash. It is literally the worst combination ever. I think the boulder just keeps pace with you, because, like, I should be outspeeding this boulder. Oh, 1 second. I need to line this up a little bit better. There we go. All right, and then yes. And then end the level after a loading scene. It's so weird. Like, you load into this area just to finish the level. It's old school level design at work there. I love the spin dash sound effect. It's just a mural. What's on the mural? Leviathan from Final Fantasy. This is why you don't flush your pet alligators down into the sewers, everybody. This is what they turn into. Everything's on fire. I don't know, but it looks like they're having one hell of a rager. Chow! Oh. Wait, how could it be on fire and also water? What? Anyway. The Chow! What happens? Whatever you say, Red Girl. That's the Master Emerald! Sonic doesn't say that. But it's a reference to a line that he will say in Sonic Adventure 2. Except Chaos Emerald. Anyway. A dream! Ah, he's not dreaming here. Eggman. Target spotted. Forget everything that you just learned. What's he doing here? I don't know. Let's go follow him. Maybe he's got like a secret bridge to Terabithia. Oh my god. How did you hide this? Wait. Yeah, how the fuck did you hide this? Look at this. Oh. Sorry, let me turn in the right direction. That's like a whole underground facility right in the middle of the Mystic Ruins with a tower. I mean, to be fair, he's probably not trying to hide it. It's just nobody noticed it. Hmm. I think I just fucked this up. So let's do a reset. Oh yeah, from here it's easy. There we go. Final egg. Action stage. Sonic's last stage of his story. Where we're going, we don't need checkpoints. Ah, shit. I thought I could be cool. Thought I could make it. Funny enough, that doesn't hurt your time because it takes your time from your last checkpoint. So you could definitely do like a death warp there to get you the right RNG to get there get through there just a little bit faster. Well, it's not even RNG, it's just get the right timing. Level 2 isolation wall opened, everyone. Not sure what that means, but cool. Let's see, where's my next jump? There it is. Where do I go from here? Oh, wait, there's another one right here. And then... climb! Because there is, like... Unfortunately, if you just decide to fall... This is a very vertical level, by the way. If you just decide to fall, they will kill you at a certain point. Because it's based on where Sonic currently is. Once Sonic falls a certain amount of height, that is, that's when they activate the kill zone. And he's like over a pit that would kill him, basically. We're not gonna fight the crabs. The crabs are dumb. They're just there to waste time. Oh. Okay, that was on me. I went way too fast through there. I could not see what I was doing. I saw the fans, and I was like, ah, shit, I'm gonna have to slow down. Okay, that one was on me. What's back here? I actually haven't checked back here. Oh, just some rains. Cool. Oh. It's a long way down. Fuck. Alright. Still got this. Crabs! Man, they really like their crabs, don't they? Oh! Yeah. I'll show you guys something cool. Ah, I didn't get the jump off just right. Damn. So I think they have an asset from one of Gamma stages over here. So they have the Tails doll and the Knuckles doll on this stage. Where are we going? Ah. I think we're done. I think that's the stage right there. Let's go. All right, one more boss fight and we got this. What are we at? Like 2.5? That's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Oh, let's head to the cliff. Why not? You could practice your flying a little bit. Sonic's floating again. I'm gonna call it out every time. Eggman. Let's go. All right, here we go. Egg Viper time. This final boss of Sonic's story. Once we beat this, we've beaten Sonic's story. Get a load of this. Haha, see if you can kick him right in the face. This. Get a load of this. Fuck all cannon. I think I made it through there. Could be wrong though. Load of this. Get a load of this. It is kind of funny because this boss fight actually puts you on a bit of a timer after a certain point. Aha! I'll let you know when we get to that point. So I'm pretty sure there's a certain point where I remember this fight being a lot more janky on the DX version. Like this, like I was so ready for Egg Viper to be like the one fight that I have to like do over and over again. But no, Egg Viper in the Dreamcast version is actually really, I'm not going to say easy, but like I don't have any weird like janky glitchy things happening for this fight. Because I would remember that like the platforms would like float up and down, and that would cause a lot of weirdness in the DX version. But I could also be misremembering like super heavily. So at this point in the fight, Eggman destroys all the panels, right? He also starts destroying your panels at least like 2 or like 1 at a time. So if you do not get him here, he can actually destroy all your panels before the boss fight's over. Which is an automatic loss. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, right. I forgot. He has one more trick up his sleeve. And the only reason I caught it last time I was doing this is because Takal warned me. I completely forgot he destroys like one more panel right at the end of the fight. As like a Hail Mary to end you. It's so good. Like, that got me the first time, by the way, when I was playing on the DX version. That attack got me. I was like, wait, watch out for what? And then suddenly, boom, just annihilated. I was like, damn it. I gotta do the whole fight again. Bum 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 bum. And we will do the rest of the stories at some point. Don't worry. It's just that Sonic's story is kind of you have to do it first, unfortunately. Because it literally unlocks every other character's story. And by the time you unlock all the characters, it's just like you might as well just finish Sonic's story at that point. But honestly, I like the Adventure Sonic stages. It's just very much like you need to speedrun them. Because, you know, it's a Sonic game. Speed is the name of the game. And then we're going to play several other characters that are not going to be speedy. So they're going to take a little bit longer time. But I figured we could at least get Sonic's out of the way. Start out with. Chao could do some fighting. I missed. Don't criticize. Just living on my own feeling. Give up, won't compromise. Fast heart of gold. But also, like, the story for Adventure doesn't really explain too much until like the final chapter, unfortunately. That was too easy. I agree. Salamao, you are a destructive little beast. But yeah, I still like a lot of these stages. It's so much. This game is still so much fun after all these years. I'm so glad I got to play through Sonic Story on the Dreamcast version, because I remember the
the DX version. And while DX is still like really good, it has updated models and all that, it just added a lot of jank that just wasn't there in this version of the game. Like I remember certain bosses being way tougher in DX version. And it wasn't just like they increased the HP thing. It was like the game was actively fighting me while I was trying to fight my opponent. And that is a terrible position to be in as a player. But like, I don't know. It's just like the Dreamcast is still a bit jank. We had that one thing where I just like clipped through a wall. But like that was the only like thing that I could say like, yeah, that was the game. You know? Everything else is like, yeah, that was me. Fuck. Alright, reset. Oh, I was going too fast. Oh, the camera couldn't keep up. Broke the camera. But like that was all on me. I could have slowed down. I could have took some time. So overall, good game. And I do think this version of the game is kind of my favorite. Certain things are a little bit tougher, like raising Chow is kind of a nightmare in this game. But I won't say a nightmare, it's just very different. Like the fact that I have to use VMU and I might have to use multiple VMUs to get like really decent chows is it's kind of rough, not gonna lie. Cause like these things are not that easy to find. I'm so lucky I've been able to find 3 of them in the time that I've owned a Dreamcast. Oh, when I was doing testing earlier, my memory card for my Dreamcast decided that it just doesn't want to work anymore. Like, it'll connect and you can save to it, but it'll periodically disconnect. So I can't reliably use it as a saving device, because if it decides to do that little half a second of disconnect while I'm trying to save, that could fuck up my entire save file. So I do have one that's just like a memory card, not like a VMU screen. But it's like, I don't know, it just started doing that. At first I thought it was the controller, but I plugged my other VMU that I'm using as a memory card into it, and it's been working fine. Like, it's a third-party controller, but like, I'm mainly just using it as a storage device controller, not an actual playing controller. And it's been working great. So I think that memory card is just kind of done. Or it's like about to be done. I'll see if I can like clean it up or something like that, get it working again, but like I might just have to get another one. I have been looking at like the 4X cards. Those are not as expensive as you think they would be. But it's basically just a memory card that's like 4 times the expansion storage, usually by third parties. All right. Sonic, 100% clear. Let's go. And then I think going forward, I'm going to switch to my other save file. Oh yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why is there nothing in port A? No, that makes sense, because port A was this one. And we're currently doing Chow Adventure. You can see I just have like a couple more hours. Just a couple more hours in my personal save file. Nothing too crazy. Just like a extra 4 hours, that's all. I play a lot of Chow Garden, guys. I don't think you realize this. I play a ton of Chow Garden. Chow Garden is like one of the best things that keeps me coming back to Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Also, I had to get on my off time for Chow Garden. I have like 11 more emblems, all from Sonic, basically. Yeah, so now we're on file 1. Alright, so next time, we'll be doing somebody else's story. So we had to do Sonic's story to begin with. They met a bird. Oh, and they're falling. There you go. So we had to do Sonic's story to begin with, but now we have access to everybody else's story.
So I might just do a poll to see what story we do next time. So get ready for that. There's going to be more Sonic Adventure since I've already started playing Sonic anyway, even if it was just to kill time. But yeah, if you guys want to know when I'm going live and when I will be doing more Sonic Adventure, Blue Sky is a good way. You can also join the Discord. We aren't ending yet, but I have to end the recording, so give me 1 second here. So if you guys are watching the recording, hi. Come on over to twitch.tv/RelicsAkusa if you want to see what we're doing live. Blue Sky at RelicsAkusa is a good way to know when and what we're streaming. And then once you get here, you can join the Discord where I post updates on when I'm going live and just some general life stuff. And I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good day.